Hello, and thank you for your interest in Machina Cognita Technologies project entitled State-Based Machine-Aided Real-Time Strategy. My name is Ted Yu. I am the principal scientist over at Machina Cognita Technologies, and almost a year ago now, I was a volunteer in observance of an exercise. As the sun was setting one day, I heard a not-so-distant gunfire. My reaction, of course, was to get my phone, and I was doing it to get into TAC and start typing furiously, not social media, of course. As my neck was craned down, I was thinking about the delicate balance between looking at my phone versus looking at what's going around me versus listening to all of the comms chatter happening in the moment and also ducking for cover. It really got me wondering, wouldn't it be wonderful to have all of this recorded for me to analyze when I'm not hiding behind a rock? I'm already a dot on TAC, so surely someone or something is going to remember which rock I'm hiding behind. And we could also use the latest breakthroughs in large language models to help jog my memory through all that's happened after the fact. It's a tricky problem to solve, and it's getting even trickier to deal with. Because if you're a warfighter, it's not just real-time data to contend with, there's also everything that happened before. Soldiers also need to be aware of doctrine, mission, specific information, and where they are geospatially. And today we are now asking them to begin managing autonomous systems. Building the sort of systems that makes that easy to do is what we do here at MCT. We're a customer-focused R&D company centering around machine learning solutions. By customer-focused, I mean that we are scientists and engineers that will go out into the field to see what's actually going on. We've built commercial ML products, and our leadership is not a stranger to the DoD, who have transitioned SBIRs into Phase 3. We're a service-disabled veteran owned small business located in Carlsbad, California. We have a small but extensive team with expertise in numerous fields, such as computer vision, autonomous systems, decision support systems, human-machine teaming, automated testing, machine learning R&D, geospatial analytics, and natural language processing. So let's name and define the challenge that we are addressing. How do you manage tons of data, autonomous systems, and your own situational awareness, especially when each one of the individual systems involved may not share the same language for interaction and integration? If you don't do the work of making it easy to use, cognitive burden becomes high, and your system will not be used. But all of that data and those systems, someone built them because they are helpful. And we all just need a little bit of our own help to make sure warfighters interact with complex systems the same way to do with each other. And that platform is something we call SMARTS, the State-Based Machine-Aided Real-Time Strategy System. Now, what does SMARTS actually look like? The user wants awareness on something specific. Where are friendlies? Where are they in relation to enemies? What do we know about enemy assets? In fact, what did we say about those assets in the initial brief, and how is that evolving with incoming battle damage assessments? All answers that a well-equipped C2 should be able to handle, in theory. Because you might need to spend a lot of time putting dots together, but you need to know now. You need to know where to send your turret on wheels. And when you have that answer, you want to be able to say, okay, go there, and tell me what you see, please. It gets back to you. Enemy scout observed 752 meters from my location at 52 degrees. Wonderful. Using natural language, you can just say, patrol the area at 1515. And you can prime your autonomous system to look for something specific. The key hallmark of this is to allow people to interact with chat or voice. It's kind of like having your own battlefield ChatGPT in your pocket And because it's an ongoing chat, it remembers what you asked. As you use it more, it will begin to provide tailored answers and suggestions. It does this by doing the work of communicating across different systems and knowledge bases for you. As Smarts eats up your telemetry, comms logs, and briefings, it combines that knowledge with more static information such as doctrine, manuals, and mission briefings to provide answers to your questions in natural language. All of the work of translating plain English into the machine language as code necessary to rake through reams of data is completely hidden away from the user. The inputs and outputs are all done in natural language, and all of this is completely contained within an edge device that runs right alongside TAC. Let's go through the features of our system. Because Smarts needs all this data to be aggregated, it also happens to mean that we have all the data aggregated as well. The Smart system can act as a central source of ground truth, allowing automated geospatial analysis to be performed in real time. And you're going to need this sort of automation if you want to scale with drone swarms and multiple platoons. Our databases and LLMs are local. This not only assures your telemetry data is safe from ChatGPT, but you also have access to it when you need it. This speed of access improves the efficacy of decision-making. We'll even procure and configure your phones to do all of this. These are edge devices that are available to you when you need it that naturally tailors themselves to the user. And it does this by processing the user's telemetry and their questions. Individualized insights are what's key to reducing the cognitive burden on the warfighter. As a bonus, we also provide an interactive interface between you and Smarts. All of the real-time analysis that we are doing, we will show you. Our LLM is capable of leveraging those visualizations to enhance battle space situational awareness. Where are we at now with this system? It's already being used. Through 2025 and 2026, we will be working to support force-on-force experiments, and we are focused on a Phase 2 effort on collaborative autonomy. Remember how I said Smarts acts as a central repository for ground truth. It means we can be helpful to the warfighter and the analyst. Our system is being used to provide insights and assessments of their users. In fact, we were able to build out this system to the degree in which we have because of our participation in these experiments. In the near future, we will be providing individualized performance metrics, automating much of the after-action report generation by October of 2025. The next step is to improve Smart's performance in networked denied environments. It's already an edge network that runs its own LLM. In theory, it doesn't need access to the network. Its knowledge just won't be up to date. Instead, it will have to be smarter by accurately providing recall if and when this sort of situation arises. We expect off-network functionality to be completed by the end of January 2026. I believe in our system. I've helped build it, and I've seen how it works in the field. One of the biggest things that we are doing now is building trust in our system. By March, we will have something that can be ready to slot into existing systems. By June, we will be able to generalize Smarts for use outside the military, swapping out mission briefings for Kanban boards. Real-time telemetry will be replaced with sales charts, and those customizations can be made by June 2026. Already we are being used as the central analysis platform. Being the source of ground truth, we are performing automated adjudication and exercises. We have a near-complete solution for data collection and processing. We do the full stack work maintaining databases, edge devices, and even have our own alternate in a PACE plan. But what will take us to that next step is support. Let us help you with your data federation and system integration problems. Our AI tools can seamlessly interface with your watch floor and with your warfighter. We will build the solution that you need to scale up your battlefield awareness. This presentation just isn't enough time to talk about everything we do and everything we're up to. I'm sure you have questions, and I believe I've given you enough to imagine what can be possible for you. So let's talk about what you want and what you need. Again, my name is Ted, and you can reach out to me at the email address listed on this slide. I appreciate your time and attention. Thank you.